Welcome to Recording Extrinsic Chessboard Calibrations, part of the Theia 3D data collection tutorial series. In this video, we will provide step-by-step instructions and tips for collecting high-quality chessboard calibration trials. Chessboard calibration trials are required for calibrating Sony RX02 camera systems and OptiTrack Prime Color camera systems. They can also be used to calibrate Qualisys and Vicon camera systems if you are not using the third-party wand calibration method for those systems. Extrinsic chessboard calibration trials are used to determine the position and orientation of every camera in your camera system relative to your desired global coordinate system. A minimum of one chessboard calibration trial should be collected every time you set up your camera system, but we recommend collecting one at the beginning and one at the end of every data collection. A new calibration is required any time a camera is moved, so having multiple calibration trials collected throughout a long data collection session can help prevent data loss due to accidental and unnoticed camera movements. Chessboard calibrations should be recorded at the same resolution you will use for your movement trials, but can be recorded at a low frame rate such as 20 frames per second to reduce file size and processing time. If you will be using multiple resolutions during your data collection, make sure to record chessboard calibration trials at every resolution. The steps for recording extrinsic chessboard calibrations are as follows. Step 1. Confirm the visibility of the chessboard in its localization position. With your camera system set up as desired, place the chessboard where you want your global coordinate system to be initialized, and check that the chessboard is fully visible in at least two camera views. The global coordinate system origin will be created at the intersection of the two blue squares. Step 2. Check the camera system settings. Confirm that your cameras are set to record at the desired resolution and frame rate. You can record chessboard calibration trials at a low frame rate, such as 20 or 30 frames per second. Step 3. Begin the chessboard calibration trial recording. While positioned centrally within your capture volume, slowly show the chessboard to groupings of 3 or more cameras at a time, while varying its position and orientation slightly. Move and rotate within the capture volume so as to show the chessboard to all cameras, focusing on maintaining the visibility of the chessboard by at least 3 cameras at all times. There should be overlap between each group of 3 cameras during the trial. When you have shown the chessboard to all cameras and are confident you have achieved adequate groupings and overlaps between groupings, you can move on. Step 4. Localize the global coordinate system. Slowly transition from showing the chessboard to the cameras, to placing it where your global coordinate system will be localized. It should be fully visible in at least 2 camera views in this position. When you are satisfied with the placement and visibility of the chessboard, you can end the recording. This video is a demonstration of what this process should look like, from the perspective of one camera view. Some recommendations for recording extrinsic chessboard calibration trials are as follows. Use a low frame rate, such as 20 or 30 frames per second, to reduce file size and processing time. Keep the chessboard as flat as possible throughout the calibration trial. Place marks on the floor or align the chessboard to existing marks that will provide a reference against which the global coordinate system can be compared when processing movement trials. Make sure that the chessboard is not blocked, obscured, or washed out due to glare or light during the trial. Cover all reflective surfaces such as mirrors. Thank you for watching this Theia 3D tutorial on recording extrinsic chessboard calibrations. If you have any questions that have not been answered, please feel free to reach out to support@theiamarkerless.com.